too much work. Lately, I've been thinking about everything I have accomplished and the things I still have to do. I'm not gonna lie, it stresses me out. I become overwhelmed because sometimes I leave things to the last minute. And I just wish that I didn't have to do any work to get rewarded. Whether it be to get an A in a class, to get an award, or to just be acknowledged, it would be nice to not have to do anything for it, am I right? However, I do recognize that it's a far-fetched idea. I don't think that our world will ever reward me or us for anything we didn't actually do. Could you imagine getting internationally recognized for thinking we should create a cure for cancer, but never doing anything about it? Or getting a card just because you want to get all A's but still flunking every class? I wouldn't necessarily complain, but could you imagine how undisciplined and egocentric we would be? This world would be in ruins because it's just not the way it was meant to be. Due to my temporary immeasurable stress, I've realized that many times that's how I want my relationship with God to be. I really want to get closer to God, learn more about Him, and grow to be more like Jesus every single day. However, I fail countless times to pray more often, read the Bible consistently, and worship Him with every aspect of my life. Yet I continue to hope for an instant magical connection without having to put any work into it. My usual excuses tend to be that I'm too busy, I'm tired, or I want to put time into doing meaningless activities. Therefore, as long as my excuses continue to get in the way, I will most likely remain far from God and fall astray from my ultimate goal. It may not seem like this kind of do-nothing mindset is negative because you don't necessarily lose anything, you just don't get what you wanted. However, what happens when you apply this to a relationship? Whether it be a dating relationship, an engagement, or marriage. What happens when you're in a relationship with someone who is messy and you're clean? What do you do when it bothers you? Well, if you have this kind of attitude, it looks like you're going to have to wait for them to stop leaving dirty laundry on the floor without saying anything. Maybe you'll just wait for them to read your mind. Let me tell you that cleanliness is a minimal problem. But when your relationship gets into deeper issues and you continue to have this mindset, you might have to face a breakup or divorce. The hard truth is that there is hard work behind every good thing. A transcript with straight A's doesn't just happen. The student most likely did all the work and then some. A successful relationship doesn't just work out. There is a lot of communication and action that goes on behind the scenes. Therefore, I know that I will have to start putting extra time aside for God to work in my life so that I may grow closer to Him. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish will require work. And it's your job to figure out what you want and how you're going to get there, because I guarantee that it won't just happen. It may seem like too much work, but I promise it'll be worth it. So the question is, what is your ultimate goal and how much effort are you willing to put into accomplishing it? And the quote or the verse is from Proverbs 14:23. It says, "Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty."